Hello, students. We have done the modern rule of debit and credit. So now today we are not, rather than just doing the traditional rule of debit and credit, we just starting the partnership. What is partnership? As you know, when two or more people are there, which are running to run a business, and they have a contract between them to share profits and contribute for the capital, then it is called to be a partnership. Okay. So earlier in the class 11th in accounts, we have done the accounts of the sole trader, and as the sole trader accounts prepared trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Okay. But balance sheet, you have seen children, whole of the net profit is being transferred to the capital account because all profits being uh, this is being related to only the sole traders, so they are being transferred to the capital account, and there is no separate capital account is being prepared. Okay, because whatever is being provided to the partner, this is sole trader, it can be form of salary, that commission or profit, that is all profits. So we divide all the profits in or transfer all the profits in the capital accounts of the sole trader in the balance sheet itself. But here in case of partnership, there are number of partners, could be two, could be three, or more than three partners there. So it is not possible to show the individuals working in the balance sheet how much they have earned uh, in the form of profit, because not only the profit is being given, the contract is there regarding, it could be there regarding the salary, regarding the interest on capital, interest on drawing, commission, etc. So all these terms to be shown separately under the capital account, and separate capital account is to be prepared for the partners, and from there those capital accounts amount is being transferred to the balance sheet. But before making partners capital account, one more account is prepared, that is P&L appropriation account, which is prepared after P&L account. So trading account is being prepared, P&L account is being prepared, you people have done. So after that, a partnership firm prepares P&L appropriation account, and then they make capital account, and the last is the balance sheet. So now P&L account and P&L appropriation account, what is the difference between that? P&L account and other is P&L appropriation account, right? They are prepared for the year ended, whatever year ended, generally it is 31st March or particular year, and same year for the year ended. Now, when we have to prepare P&L account, what we do, we enter all the expenses and all the incomes. Okay, all the expenses on the debit side and all the incomes on the credit side, irrespective of whether they are operating expenses or operating incomes, or non-operating expenses or non-operating incomes, all are to be shown under the P&L account. So P&L account generally includes all the payments which are compulsory payments, or we can say which are the charges. So here we are going to make a difference between a charge and an appropriation. Okay, appropriation. So all the appropriations are there in the P&L appropriation account, and all the charges are to be shown there in the P&L account. What is a charge? A charge is a compulsory payment. It is a compulsory payment which is to be made by the partners, even though the losses are there. Okay, that means profits, if profits are there or losses are there, that makes no difference, these payments are to be made. But in case of appropriation, appropriation is to be done only when profits are there. In case of loss, there is no appropriation. So appropriation means, if we just describe it, appropriation means बांटना. तो बांटने की बात कर रहे हैं, तो हम किसको बांट रहे हैं? हम पार्टनर्स को बांट रहे हैं. तो पार्टनर से रिलेटेड जो भी पार्टनर्स को मिल रहा है, जो भी पार्टनर्स को इन द फॉर्म ऑफ सैलरी, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कमीशन, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल, राइट, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ प्रॉफिट, और जो उनको देना पड़ रहा है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग, that is all a part of P&L appropriation. That is a part of what? Appropriation. But ना, तो but का कब है? जबकि profit होता है. ठीक है? So in that way you have to learn it. Now in case of P&L account, the charges are there. So charges are, we said it is a compulsory payment and that is being paid. Outsiders को देनी है जो payments, जो कि बिजनेस के एक्सपेंसेस हुए हैं और जो बिजनेस की इनकम्स मिली हैं बिजनेस से रिलेटेड, वो हम डालेंगे क्रेडिट पे और एक्सपेंसेस सारे डेबिट पे. And then we'll get the net profit, right? जो net profit आएगा वो कहाँ आएगा? वो P&L appropriation account में आएगा और फिर वहां से पार्टनर्स को बांटा जाएगा, वहां से उसका appropriation हो जाएगा, right? अब हमें मालूम है कौन कौन से आइटम्स आपके P&L अकाउंट में आते हैं, राइट? सारे एडवर्टीजमेंट एक्सपेंसेस हैं, राइट? कमीशन है, सैलरी है, आपका ऑडिट फीस है, मैनेजर्स कमीशन है. So some of the expenses are there, but कुछ expenses जो हैं हमारे पार्टनरशिप फर्म में होते हैं जो कि हमने वहां नहीं किए. So just I am telling you some expenses are there which are to be posted here in the P&L account which is related to partnership. What are those? Okay, see it carefully. So now on the in the profit and loss account, generally the entry is here by net profit, and if trading account is being prepared, we just write it by trading and profit and loss account. Okay. So what are the expenses which are related to the partnership but are not being shown in the appropriation account? What is there? The interest on loan taken from partner. एक पार्टनर से लोन लिया बिजनेस ने, राइट, और उसका इंटरेस्ट देना है फर्म को, तो वो इंटरेस्ट कहाँ आएगा? आपका प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में, वो P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट में नहीं दिखाया जाता. सेकेंड आइटम, दिस इज द फर्स्ट आइटम. द सेकेंड आइटम इज टू रेंट टू अ पार्टनर. पार्टनर का प्रेमिसेस यूज कर रहा है बिजनेस और बदले में उसको रेंट दिया जा रहा है, तो दैट रेंट विल बी अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस P&L अकाउंट डेबिट साइड, बिकॉज डेबिट ऑल द एक्सपेंसेस. देन कोई मैनेजर अपॉइंट किया है. थर्ड, टू मैनेजर्स कमीशन. पार्टनरशिप बिजनेस में मैनेजर्स कमीशन, दैट विल नॉट बी अ पार्ट ऑफ P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट, दैट विल बी अ पार्ट ऑफ P&L अकाउंट टू मैनेजर्स कमीशन. ओके, इन सबको लिखना है. वन मोर आइटम दैट इज ऑन द क्रेडिट साइड. द फोर आइटम्स I told you, the four items are there which are related to partnership but not a part of profit and loss appropriation account, but is a part of your profit and loss account. What is this one item? It is again interest on loan, right, but it is taken from partner tha, it is taken by partner ठीक है, फ्रॉम द फर्म. पार्टनर ने फर्म से कोई लोन लिया है और उस पर इंटरेस्ट उसको देना है, राइट, एज पर द पार्टनरशिप डीड, एज पर द प्रोविजन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप डीड, दैट विल बी an income for the business and that will be added here. When we add and subtract all these items, we'll get a figure of profit that we call to P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट। क्या किया हमने, जो हमारा फिगर आया प्लस माइनस करने के बाद अगर इस साइड पर आ रहा है पीएनएल एप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट, तो ये हमारा प्रॉफिट है, ये कहां जाएगा, ये आपका पीएनएल एप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट में जाएगा बाय प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट। Be very careful. Here we are writing only profit and loss account, not by profit, not by net profit. It should be by profit and loss account. Okay. So journal entry completes here. When we will do the journal entry, we again, I like explain you the same thing again. Okay. So by profit and loss account, we are writing this side. Okay. So now we have to appropriate all these things to the partner. So what are the elements of appropriations? Right. The first is to interest on capital. So we'll write A's capital, B's capital. As we assume only two partners are there, we add them and we'll show the final figure here. Then to commission. If commission is being given to any of the partner as per the partnership deed, so that commission will come. We have to write the name here to whom it is given. Let's suppose it is being given to only one partner, A, to A's capital. Okay, we are writing capital because the capital accounts are fluctuating. Okay, so later on we'll do what is the difference between fluctuating capital and fixed capital. Okay, fluctuating and fixed capital. Okay, there are two methods of keeping capital accounts. One is fluctuating method account and another is the fixed capital account that we'll discuss later. Now the next item would be the salary, to salary, and if it is being given to both the partners, we'll write A's capital and B's capital. And if it is given only to one partner, let's suppose B, so we'll write only to B's capital. Now interest on capital done, commission is done, salary is done. Okay. Now something more here. If in case the partnership firm has made a provision of journal reserve, a certain reserve, so that reserve will be shown here in the form of, right, if journal reserve is there, we'll write journal reserve. Okay. So as per the deed, and the rest will be the profit of partners A and B. So how we'll write? We'll not write profit. We'll write here A's capital and then we write to B's capital. Okay, because it directly goes into the account of partners A and B's through profit and loss appropriation. Here in the bracket we will write profit. Okay. Now, item to be shown there on the credit side of P&L appropriation account is by interest on drawing. We'll write interest on drawing and then we'll write here A's capital and then B's capital. We'll write the amount of interest on drawing here and the total amount this side. Okay. If this side will be more, profits are there. But if vice versa is there, if this side is more and this side is less, तो यानी कि expenses ज़्यादा हो गए, income कम हो गई, उस केस में क्या हो जाएगा? Loss. और in case of loss, इन सब के बाद, profit होने के बाद, division करने के बाद अगर loss है, तो वो loss नहीं, हम उसको क्या करेंगे? We'll divide these items in proportionate form. Okay. So this is what these items, and these items should be equalizing that. They should be equal balance. So we'll take, when we start taking quotients, we'll do quotients when the profits are not sufficient and the appropriations are more to the partners in the form of interest on capital, commission, salary and profit. So how to divide all these to the partners in different heads? Clear? So I hope this is clear to you, children. So to move further, how we'll do the journal entries of these? Okay, because yesterday we have done the journal entries in that form only. So we will make a journal, and here we prepare date, particulars, LF. This is ledger folio, the page number of ledger, okay, on which this entry is being posted, debit amount and credit amount. So the first entry is when we are transferring the profits from P&L account to P&L appropriation account. तो P&L account क्या हो रहा है आपका, कम हो रहा है, और P&L appropriation account क्या हो रहा है हमारा, बढ़ रहा है. So it is profit and loss account to profit and loss appropriation account. ठीक है, being profits on being profits transferred to P&L appropriation account. Now we are making appropriations from this P&L appropriation account. So अब P&L appropriation account क्या हो रहा है, कम हो रहा है. So this is P&L appropriation account debited. कहाँ दिखाते हैं P&L appropriation? प्रॉफिट क्या है, कंपनी की लायबिलिटी है, लायबिलिटी प्रॉफिट हुआ, P&L appropriation अकाउंट में गया, तो P&L appropriation बढ़ा, यानी कि लायबिलिटी बढ़ी, तो ये नीचे आ गया. अब जब इसको बांटना शुरू किया, सैलरी, कमीशन, राइट, इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल में, तो P&L appropriation क्या हो जाएगा, कम होना शुरू हो गया. तो क्या हुआ, ये लायबिलिटी का ऊपर आ गई, तो आएगा टू सैलरी अकाउंट. Whatever is the salary amount, being salary paid to partners, right? Then P&L appropriation account debited to commission. So here we are writing the total amount of salary. मान लीजिए A और B दोनों को ही मिल रही है सैलरी, तो हम दोनों की सैलरी को प्लस करके लिखेंगे. यहाँ कमीशन A को ही मिल रही है तो A की आई, B को ही मिल रही है तो B का अमाउंट आ जाएगा, और दोनों को मिल रहा है तो टोटल अमाउंट आएगा. हम यहाँ किसी का नाम नहीं लिख रहे हैं, हम कमीशन जो मिल रही है कमीशन के अंदर लिख रहे हैं, सैलरी जो मिल रही है सैलरी के अंदर लिख रहे हैं, इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल जो मिल रहा है वो इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल के अंदर लिख रहे हैं. ठीक है, so P&L appropriation account debited to commission account, then P&L appropriation account debited to interest on capital. Now you can write the narration. Next will be, if the interest on drawing is also there, interest on drawing will again increase profit and loss appropriation account amount. So we'll write interest on drawings account debited to P&L appropriation account, being interest on drawing charged, and here being interest on capital allowed. Okay. So after posting all these entries, we are left with profits. So how to make the entry for distributing the profits to the partners? Simple. P&L appropriation फिर से कम हो रहा है, तो क्या हुआ? Profit and loss appropriation account debited to A's capital to B's capital. ठीक है? And if three partners are there, so A's capital, B's capital, C's capital. It is this is assumed the partners are A, B, and C. If the question has given partners are K, L, M, so you have to write K, L, and M. If partners are Leela and Meena, so you have to write their names. To Leela's capital, to Meena's capital. Clear? So now here, being profits distributed okay. So here your debit entries amount in debit column and credit entries amount in the credit columns. So here we are done. We have done all the entries from the P&L appropriation account. Okay, and the first entry started from P&L account. P&L account debited खत्म हो गया to P&L appropriation account क्योंकि P&L account को हमने ट्रांसफर कर दिया पूरा P&L appropriation में तो P&L account is finished. Okay, so P&L to P&L appropriation and all the entries we have done from P&L appropriation account. So there are two types of entry. One is the closing entries, other is the transferring entry. Closing, तो closing में कौन कौन से accounts बनाए जाते हैं? स्टूडेंट्स क्लोजिंग में आपके अकाउंट्स बनते हैं, आपके P&L, ट्रेडिंग, बैलेंस शीट सारे अकाउंट्स बनाता है और उसके बाद ट्रांसफर करना होता है तो वो कैपिटल वगैरह में ट्रांसफर होता है. तो जब हमारे P&L या P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन के थ्रू कोई एंट्री होती है, any entry done through P&L account, P&L appropriation account is closing entry. Okay, it is what? It is closing entry. Right? So there are certain now P&L account entries also there. Before 4 entries which are related to partnership and we have posted it to P&L account. Those entry also we have to consider and then we are now have to do after closing entries we have to do transfer entries. Okay. So tomorrow we will continue with this one. Thank you students and I hope you understood this. Like, share and subscribe the channel.